Hi everyone, my name is Angeline Meehan and this is my final project for NUR 330, Balancing Care and Self-Care. So this is how to manage stress in daily life, specifically as a nursing student and healthcare professional. My objectives for this presentation are to address how to practice self-care regarding your physical health, emotional and mental well-being, work-life balance, and spiritual well-being. As far as physical health, one thing that you can do to improve your physical health when you're going through a stressful time is to practice deep breathing. When in times of stress, we're prone to needing more oxygen and not breathing effectively. So one way to mitigate that is to practice and intentionally breathe deeply to relax the body, especially in a state of stress. Regular physical activity is another way to practice self-care and to just maintain overall health, whether that's running 30 minutes 3 times a week, joining a run club to keep yourself accountable, whether it's joining a gym and making sure to sign up for group fitness classes weekly, whatever you need to do to keep it fun and fit. Definitely prioritizing physical activity is one way to practice self-care. Also, getting enough sleep. Preferably 7 to 9 hours of sleep most nights. I know that's not realistic for us busy people, but when you can, definitely getting those hours of sleep in to rejuvenate and keep the body healthy. Also, in times of very busy schedules, it can be very inconvenient to try to eat healthy all the time. Convenient foods are vending machine foods or fast food. So one way to mitigate unhealthy eating is to prepare meals ahead of time each week, whether that's buying salad and splitting it up evenly to eat throughout the week to avoid eating unhealthy foods that are more convenient throughout the week. That's one way to meal prep and ensure that you're going to be eating healthy throughout the week. Next aspect of self-care is emotional and mental well-being. One way we can do this is by practicing mindfulness. We can worry about stuff in the future. We can also dwell on difficult things from the past, but keeping everything present allows us to mitigate stress because we're spending time being worried about the future or dwelling on the past. We just stay in the present by practicing mindfulness. Also, seeking support as needed. If your workplace offers EAP benefits that are no cost to you to get counseling if you need it, that's one way to maintain your emotional and mental well-being, especially if you need it. And of course, spreading humor in a work-appropriate way, of course. But yes, humor is very healing and definitely gets the good chemicals in your brain going, dopamine, serotonin. So spreading humor is a great way to stay healthy mentally. Also maintaining work-life balance. One way you can do this is by minimizing the amount of overtime you work within your control. Studies show that working just the typical 40-hour full-time work week is beneficial, and not going over that is beneficial for someone's health. Using your paid time off to vacation is another way to ease your stress, as well as working a consistent time of the day. So your body is used to that time of day and then knows when to rest each day as well. Spiritual well-being is another thing to prioritize when it comes to self-care. One way to do this is to create a unique personal mantra, or not even create your own, just use one that works. In this case, for me, I like this quote by Oprah Winfrey, "Turn your wounds into wisdom." Definitely a good mantra to think about, especially when you're going through a difficult situation. My action plan for practicing self-care are to exercise regularly each week. For me, that'll be running 3 times weekly, 30 minutes, at least for 30 minutes daily. Also getting enough sleep most nights and being better with time management so that I'm getting assignments done ahead of time so that I can get more sleep. Preparing nutritious meals for the week ahead of time so that I don't rely on fast food, which is not healthy for me in the long run. So definitely prioritizing meal prepping, practicing mindfulness to stay in the present moment and not stress as much, spreading humor to keep the good vibes going, and going on vacation when I can, as well as turning to personal mantras when needed. In summary, effective self-care impacts not only a nurses or nursing students' well-being and job satisfaction, career satisfaction, but also the quality of a patient's care. Prioritizing self-care as a healthcare professional or nursing student includes taking action regarding one's physical health, emotional and mental well-being, work-life balance, and spiritual well-being. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.